What if Red Dead Redemption 3 isn't what anyone expects? Picture like a future wilder than anything Arthur Morgan and Jordan Marston went through. This is Red Dead Redemption 3 predictions and hopes. And fan art, obviously. Let's ride. Now, obviously, the most important question. Let's address the elephant in the room. Or should I say, the saloon. I get it? No? Yeah, I'll just shut up. Anyway, when is Red Dead Redemption 3 even gonna come out? I mean, looking at the 2032 or 2035 window for Red Dead Redemption 3, if it's obviously the next game that they're gonna work on. Because right now, GTA 6 is coming out in 2026, so they're basically doing all the focus right now on Vice City. But the real question is, will it have an online? Obviously, it will, just like every other game that Rockstar ever did. Did you even know that Red Dead Redemption 1 has a multiplayer but not on PC?
You serious,
I don't
my
know why
brother?
they didn't add it for the PC. Would have been funny. Anyway, Rockstar does not abandon their gold mines. They could just be working on it right now with other employees and other stuff like the work on RDR2. Just like every other triple A game or whatever people say nowadays. It's gonna take way longer than every project they've worked on before. Doesn't mean that it will never come out, but we hope that it's on after GTA 6, that they start working after GTA 6. Obviously, that time window gives them a lot of time to reinvent the Wild West, just like they did with Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, will the story be a prequel or a sequel to Red Dead Redemption 1 or 2? I think that's... well, first of all, RDR2 did it perfectly. A prequel to RDR1 was really needed because a lot of unanswered questions, like what happened before the gang disbanded. Now, time to address the other elephant in the saloon. What should the story be like? Where should it take place? And when? I think it shouldn't be either a prequel or a sequel. It should just be a different people. I mean, different scenario, different people, different location. But where? Definitely in America, first of all. I'd say to explore like during East. Why? Because there were a lot of stuff going down there and a lot of civilization. Basically, the main reason why they didn't just go there because of civilization. Personally, we should have like, just like GTA 5, most of the story takes place in a big city, right? That should also be in RDR3, just like they did with RDR2 in Saint Denis or like Blackwater. Say that. Now, who would the character even be? I don't really got any prediction for this one. Just say, just a, would be funny if you just a corrupt agent, just like GTA 5, and I'm scared. A corrupt agent, let's just say Pinkertons because they own that. And not really, they got sealed once almost, but still. A Pinkerton agent turned vigilante, or maybe a woman surviving in the criminal underworld. That could also be a possibility. Basically, possibilities are limitless when you're not tied to Dutch's legacy, which is why I'd say we just need a complete new story. Now, let's be real, Red Dead Redemption 2's gameplay was absolute peak of video games, but it was slow, like at some points very slow. But it also gave a lot of possibilities with exploring and all that stuff, but it was still very slow. In RDR3, Rockstar has a chance to evolve the mechanics, because it depends when it takes place, obviously. If it takes place later, they could add cars and shit, but that won't be Red Dead Redemption anymore, in my opinion, but just imagine deeper RPG elements, Custom outfits that actually change NPCs' reactions, not just hate on them. You already know that from my first gameplay. Uh, Morality system that splits your story. That's basically honor, but I say we add more stuff, more endings than just, oh no, this guy shot me instead of letting me fucking die on the hill. Sorry for the spoiler, by the way. Just make different, like, the gang survives, for example, or everyone dies. That could also be something like GTA 5. It's 3 endings, in my opinion. Base building would also be very fun. Like, imagine building your own base or building big. Weapon crafting. That also could be nice. Like, imagine crafting weapon attachments better than whatever we had. Also, actual weapons like swords, custom swords, basically, custom axes, maybe actually being able to cut down trees and stuff. And a bounty board where players actually can hunt players, not just NPCs, because that would be funny and fun. And speaking about multiplayer, we could do less disconnected chaos, like why do they bring the characters back to life and stuff. We could actually have something that respects the story driven of Red Dead Online, just like maybe even better than GTA Online. That really doesn't have that much of a story, but still would be pretty funny. Now, when I said base building, custom morality, and weapon crafting, let's go on to concept arts. Concept arts are really, really unique, and I like this one the most. Like this base building mechanic. Look what people can build compared to what Red Dead Redemption 2 gave us. Or this sword, man. How fun would it be if you could actually craft that? Or this outfit. Like, come on, give us custom outfits. And finally, where should it take place? I said the East, but I didn't specify. We have been to New Hanover, West Elizabeth, Lemoyne, Blackwater, everywhere you could imagine. In Louisiana and other stuff. But what if we just what if it takes place in Florida or even New York? The state, not the city, definitely. Or we could also just take that in the city, or maybe even Virginia. Would also be fun if it was just the whole east side, aka Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Carolina, Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it should take place, because most of the states weren't even introduced. I mean, fuck, not introduced, what am I saying? Not even found. And now, a new protagonist. I've touched on that subject before, but I haven't gotten really into depth. Rockstar really makes great stories, so they will be able to cook up with the new protagonist. I could also make prediction on what the character could be. First of all, a woman trying to survive on her own terms, like away from the gang. We could say like it's like the story of Sadie Adler, that her husband died because of a gang and she wants to take revenge. Or we could also have a mixed heritage character caught up between two cultures that fight each other every time, or a veteran of the Civil War now living as a bounty hunter. So whoever the next lead is, they better have a story worth dying for, in my opinion. Now, the community already knows what it wants. Fishing and hunting to actually be improved. Like, I did like the hunting, but my opinion did really seem that realistic, but it was still very good, in my opinion. What if we actually have killing minigames compared to just holding down a button and just waiting? Fishing could actually also be improved, but it's already good how it is. Just add more fish. Or we should about the base building. When I told you about that, we should have them being upgraded and to actually get raided by other people than just chilling, just chilling and nothing special going on in the homesteads. And please, less mission restrictions. Please let me actually do stealth missions than just, oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. There are barely any sneak missions in the game, which is why, in my opinion, we need more. And please, just give me an ending that actually reflects my choices. Not just one that there's no fate. The fate is just the same. Bad guy dies at the end of the epilogue, and the main character dies before the epilogue. Yeah. We've seen what Rockstar can do with freedom, so why not give us more than whatever we need? Here's some like Reddit comments that actually dig into the idea of what we actually need. And finally, my personal dream for RDR3. I already said it, but we need more depth in my opinion. A new protagonist. But I say before Red Dead Redemption 2, but also in another ways. The world is colder, harsher, and less forgiving in that time period. You're an outlaw who doesn't even want to be one, just someone who tries to survive in the ruins of the old world. The government is always watching. Pinkertons are not that many, but still cautious. And your gang, basically you and your best friend, or your family. It's a game where your choices really depend on your choices. You either die a hero or watch yourself become the villain. RDR3 should feel like the last breath of the Wild West and the first gasp of something new. Thank you for listening to me rant for like 13 minutes or however this video is gonna be long. Hope to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.